with 55.
What's up, everybody? Just checking in with you. It's 11:18 in the morning. Got a big show coming up for y'all here in about an hour 45. We're gonna have the man Ivan Green on. A couple more surprises. Think y'all are gonna love it. We'll see. Make sure y'all are subscribed on YouTube. That's really where I get the most traction, and it's where it will be more beneficial to the website is to the podcast is if y'all are subscribed on YouTube. As always, you can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you can find the show. Just wanted to hop on for a quick few minutes to holler at y'all, see how y'all are feeling after the big football win. I got some thoughts on that. We'll share that probably about 120, 125-ish. We got a lot for y'all this morning. It's going to be the most epic and star-filled Live with 55 ever. And got a little hidden message for y'all during rapid fire that I think y'all are going to like. Something I can't talk about, but I think y'all are going to get my drift. It's going to be a good day. I feel like 1 p.m. You can find us at Cardinal Sports Zone, 3 words, on Facebook. Cardinal Sports Zone, 1 word, on YouTube. And on Twitter, it's at Card Sport, 1 card, 1 sport zone. They wouldn't let us do it the other way. It was too long of a username, so we had to shorten it. But it's going to be a good day. Thanks for everybody that's tuning in right now. But yeah, we're going to have a good show. We're going to talk to Ivan about a variety of things, like what this means to him for this finally to be happening for him. Something he should have. Jeremy, what's good? Something he has, honestly, for me, we have been advocating for this for so long. There are guys whose jerseys have been retired that, Corey, what's good, that are kind of like, they're in there, but Ivan's not, Arnold Jackson's not. Like, those two deserve to be in there. We got Ivan finally. Maybe next year we can get AJ in there. We'll have Arnold on the show here in a couple weeks. Get his thoughts on Ivan finally being honored and other stuff, man. Arnold was probably the most prolific and exciting offensive player in Louisville history until Lamar Jackson came around. And I would still put him up there with Lamar, but Lamar was definitely the things. I've been watching Lamar Louisville football games all weekend leading up to the Georgia Tech game. And yeah, it's been he definitely made me be like, well, maybe it's just the last name Jackson. If your last name's Jackson and you come to Louisville, you're going to get to make movies, apparently. So we'll talk to Ivan about what this means to him. Ivan's one of the most humble people on earth, and it's going to be a great interview. Got some things in store for him that you don't necessarily know about. Hopefully he's not watching this, because I may have just given away a little. Bubba Ray in the house. He's in a very small house, but he's there in the house. But yeah, man, Ivan has deserved to be honored for a long time. Yes, Kyle, absolutely. Ivan, I'm sitting. If y'all hear my mom in the background, I'm sitting here chilling with Mom. She's resting. Greetings from Tennessee, Bob. Is this third banner, Kyle? I'm sorry, I don't. Like, when I don't get to see everybody's Twitters and stuff, I don't really. I think that's you, though. But yes, man. I mean, one of the most prolific combos. That offense that Chris Redman had. Okay, I thought so. That offense that Chris Redman had was just unbelievable, and so we don't really have to go over it during the show since that's Ivan's time. You got to think. You had Zeke Parker, Charles Sheffield. You had Ivan Green. You had Lavelle Boyd. You had Deion Branch. You had Arnold Jackson. Um, no wonder Chris threw for 10,000 yards every year. It's going to be a good time. Like I said, I've got some surprises in store for Ivan, but just one of the most humble dudes. This guy has been my friend for almost 30 years now, which is longer than Higgy's blood sugar has even been in existence, let alone been high. Cardon in the house, man. I need some wings, bro. Holler at me. Yeah. Look, Lavelle Boyd and Memphis. I was talking to, so not a flex. Video chatted with Lavelle last night. He was on the show last week. Shouldn't be a big surprise that we talk. Been my friend since we were in high school. And I told him, I said, dude, here's what's funny. When I go back, so Lavelle had one heck of a 3-game stretch. In game number 1, he was passing, and you can go back, it's on YouTube under Lavelle Boyd highlights. He was PI'd versus Army that would have gave us the game tying or game winning touchdown in overtime. I don't recall. The next week, he caught that Hail Mary versus Memphis. And then the next week, he had the greatest senior day in Louisville football history, wide receiver wise, maybe all positions wise. 12 catches, 187 yards, 4 touchdowns. It was somewhere close to those. I know the touchdowns is correct. I believe it was 100. It was in between 175 and 185 yards, and it was between 11 and 12 catches. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while, but I was telling him last night. I said, "Vel, look, when we were watching that live, I could have sworn Chris dropped back, 7-step drop, and threw it up 50 yards in the air for a Hail Mary touchdown." So when I went to look for that, to show my mom the footage of Lavelle, because she didn't get to watch a whole lot of Lavelle playing football. She wasn't really a big football fan. She loved Lavelle. Lavelle was over to our house every week. But I wanted to show it to her. And then when I finally found it, I was like, that was only an 18-yard pass. But it was just the way Lavelle came down with it. It looked like a Hail Mary. It is what it is. Whether he caught it or not, the record book says he caught it. That's all that matters. Corey says we need the Bermuda Triangle defense boys honored. Campos and the guys were awesome. Absolutely. My omissions coming into the year, though, was number 1, Ivan Green. Number 2, Arnold Jackson. Johnny Frost is up there, I believe. Master Yoda in the house. What's good? I don't know why I'm doing. Oh, it is what it is. Make sure Higgy's been actually doing some work on the website. You all make sure that you all check out This Week in Cardinal Athletics. It's about to drop here probably in about 15 minutes or so, where he outlays everything that's going on this week. Sure, some words are going to be misspelled or misused, but it is what it is. Oh, no. Well, Kyle, and see, this is another thing. Kyle was 12. Higgy wasn't alive. Neither were any of his necks, but it counted. It definitely looked like he caught it. So he caught it. It is what it is. I mean, I can't. No secrets of the trade will be let go during this episode. Dude, there's some words where he just don't even know what he's talking about, and he types it in there. Like, I asked him for rapid fire for the podcast today, and he was telling me about the homestead that Louisville had in one sport. And I'm like, bro, that's homestand. It's not homestead. It's not where, it's not Homestead, Florida, where, oh my gosh, I cannot. Who came from Homestead? It was a linebacker with Kelsey, with Keith Kelsey. I'm just having a brain fart. Yeah, absolutely. But it's not Homestead, Florida, Higgy. It's a homestand. Y'all help me remember who I'm thinking about. I know y'all know who I'm talking about. He was one of the loudest talkers. We follow each other on Twitter. He's one of my friends. He's in my phone book, and I'm just drawing a blank. But he was in the linebacking core with Keith Kelsey. Is what it is. But, yeah, we're going to have a good time today. We had Lavelle Boyd last week. We'll have Ivan only this week. Not a chance. And I don't normally like to do guests. Yeah, well, yes, absolutely. I don't normally like to do guests in season because I want to focus more on, our thoughts and stuff. But so every once in a while we'll have something special like the kickoff show every year. I like having the guest. No, not Preston Brown. This dude was cocky, but he could back it up. And I want to say he got kicked out of the bowl game in the first half against A&M, maybe. Literally, like one of the first plays. I could be wrong. I don't want to dwell. I told y'all my memory is trash since I've been in the hospital. I'm gonna get off here and be like, absolutely, I'm stupid. But yeah, I only wanted to do about 10 minutes. We're 11 in. James Burgess, thank you. Homestead, Florida's own James Burgess. Now he's gonna watch this and hate me. I'm sorry, James. Burgess. Yep. Well, I gave the giveaway clue apparently, and even miniature Bubba. Yep, Burgess. I should have just remembered Higgy's favorite thing, which is burgers. That could have got me a little bit closer, but no, we're gonna have a good show today. We are an hour and a half away. Sometime stupid. Where are you at? Where in Tennessee are you at, Bob? Let me know. Good, Mom's sleep talking. Oh, I guess it's better than sleep passing gas, that's for sure. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna have us a good time today. Have y'all got a chance to see my new intro that I did for the Live with 55s? I'll play it for you really quick while Bubba tells us where he's at. Where's that?
Coming to you live from wherever the heck Jeremy wants to bring it to you from. This is Live with 55.
So, just having a little fun. Absolutely trash audio. I did that in the car after I got out of the gym. Yes, Uncle Larry, you got to finish your honeydew list by 1 o'clock. Jasper, okay. So you're still on the way back from the game. I didn't know if you stopped off in Gatlinburg to compete in micro championship wrestling or not. That's the only reason I asked. But, also really quick. So if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I've been having issues the last couple weeks with sending direct messages. It got to a point where I felt horrible because I couldn't respond to people's DMs. It was telling me I'd reached my limit. I'd only DM'd one person that morning, and that was the CSZ group chat, and it said, you've reached your limit. There were some other things I've been having issues for, just missed the cutoff. Sweet. So I bit the bullet. I did it. I signed up for Twitter Premium. You may or may not be seeing a blue check mark next to my name soon, and I hate that because I wanted to earn that off of merit. I did not want to earn that off of a $8 a month subscription, but it'll help me out because I typo in my posts a lot, and I'll be able to edit those or undo them, as they call it, without an issue. So professionally, it'll help me out. I can put longer tweets in, which also is very helpful. I can select for the blue check mark not to be seen, and that's probably what I'll do because, again, I wanted to earn that off of merit. I didn't want to earn that off of paying for it. But, you know what? The doofus Elon, I appreciate that. And that's correct, but it's still nice to be recognized like that. And I was so close once they contacted me for verification. And long story short, I wasn't able to get them everything they needed. So they weren't able to verify me, but it is what it is. You're right. Because there's people on there that's got like 15 followers that subscribe to Twitter X Premium, and they got the check mark. Those check marks really don't mean You better stop it. But I'm gonna delete. I'm blocking Bubba from the chat. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. Let's check in real quick on Facebook and see if we've got any other comments or stuff going on right now. Right here, right now. I'm just glad the Facebook stuff is working. Okay, everything looks good on that end. It wasn't working for a while, but yeah, I'm pumped. Let's see. I can see Mike Puckett in the house, Steve Franconia in the building. So let me get back to the what we're doing here. All right. So all right, y'all. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to take away from the show later. But I told y'all I was going to try to do these live of 55s 2 or 3 times a week. Make sure y'all get me any questions, Fabian. Don't we? Make sure y'all get me any questions wherever you watch. I know it's harder on YouTube. I'm not on Sean's internet. No, I'm actually on the fiber. I'm on fiber here at the Wa Mansion, which is what I call it, patent pended. Okay, let me be frozen. Maybe that's just your phone. Didn't you say your phone froze the other day because Sean's face showed up on it? Maybe you need to upgrade from your Boost Mobile, bro. No shade to Boost Mobile users, but maybe you need to upgrade from your Fisher Price phone, homie. Yeah, I wish I was a baller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I was a little bit shorter, but not as short as Bubba Ray Lindy. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna hop off here. I appreciate y'all. Get any questions to me at Jeremy_CSZ on Twitter, Instagram, not Blue Sky, as Bubba tries to tell me. I've got T-Mobile too, so I'm not going to talk crap about T-Mobile. Cardinal Sports Zone, 3 words on Facebook. Cardinal Sports Zone, 1 word on YouTube. Twitter, it's Card Sport Zone. And I'll see y'all there. Make sure y'all get me any questions. It's going to be an epic show. It's going to be a historical show. Like I said, I've got an Easter egg that I'm hiding in the rapid fire for y'all today that I hope y'all pick up on. Only Higgy probably won't pick up on it. And I've got some epic things in store for Ivan. So what's the word on Johnson? Yeah, I'll see y'all at 1. Fabian, hit me up. Later. Oh, yeah. I'll talk about that too. Thanks for reminding me.